Hello, everyone. Long time no see. Welcome back to the Realist Insight. You see we're in a new location doing new things. Excuse the hiatus. It's a temporary hiatus. You know how they do on The Walking Dead. You just disappear for like two months.
It wasn't our fault.
It wasn't our fault. We had some technical issues. We had some Time Warner issues. Fuck Time Warner. There are actually, we did record a review for the last two episodes, Swear and Sing Me a Song, but our laptop crashed. So more technical issues. So if we are able to, we will try to upload that episode at some point because we did have some good things to say. It was very interesting. Hilarities, jokes, you know the reason why you come to this show in the first place. But for now, we're just gonna power ahead because we gotta talk
about the mid-season finale.
The mid-season motherfucking finale. They did the thing.
Are you happy now? I feel like this episode is like, okay, you got what you wanted, guys. It's back.
It's back.
You're back. Yes.
So, okay. Obviously, quick recap time.
Very quick recap.
Basically, we got to see everyone's little story from this whole season. Tiger, yeah.
Basically converge, except for...
Well, even Morgan and Carol's story sort of will converge now because they're like, oh, well, we gotta tell you about this place. Oh, that was in the preview for the next episode, that wasn't it? Where Jesus was like, I gotta tell you about this place. It's called the Kingdom.
Wait, Jesus knew about the Kingdom?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay, so yeah, that must have been in the preview for the next episode. Okay. So yeah, so even that little bit is like, okay, now we all about to be back together. Nuck if you buck, it's great.
Except for I'm now pulling the jab and I'm blanking on his name, bad wig guy. Heath. I was about to say Henry, but I know that's not right. Yeah, Heath.
Damn, where is Heath? I forgot all about Heath.
That's the only loose string.
Damn.
And in Oceanside, but...
Well, whatever, nigga, we'll find you. That was horrible, I'm sorry. But, so, we got to see Daryl escape. We got to see, and Jesus rescue him. We got to see Rick and Aaron not having a fun time trying to get this stuff. And we'll definitely talk about that because I had some feelings over that scene. We saw Michonne have the Savior take her to Negan, and that scene was all a mess. There was a lot of messes going on. Negan had dinner with Carl and Olivia and Judith. That was a mess. It was just a messy episode. It was just a lot of mess. Spenser finally decided he was going to enact his plan. That was a mess.
Yes. Spenser, yeah.
And then Carol and Morgan, one of the people in the kingdom approached him. I don't know if we know the character's name very well. Like, I don't think this is me not blanking on a name.
His name's like... I feel like it's like it starts with an E, but I don't remember. He's not really like...
He's not that deep, but I feel like they are going to do something with him because we did follow him later. Well, we'll explain. We followed him later, though, in the episode. I'm like, okay, so maybe we're going to come back to this dude because you want me to care about him. So, yeah, it was just all these points converging. And
came together.
It did come together, and it came together.
While Rick was out scavenging for Negan was back at Alexandria and basically playing house.
Just moving right on in.
Shaved and everything.
I thought you were supposed to go with the grain.
You're supposed to go against the grain.
That's what I know about shaving a beard. Anyway.
I mean, you're doing pretty good.
Okay, you know what I mean? Just shut the hell up. You just stop. That laugh.
Anyways, so that happened. While they were doing that, Daryl escaped.
From
his prison.
Like a wild feral animal.
Ate a whole jar of peanut butter with his fingers. And was rightfully pretty mad while he was in there and tore up the Savior's room. That was supposed to be the White's room, wasn't it?
I think so.
Because it had the statue that he had.
Yeah.
In his pocket. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the White's room, and I was all for it.
Yeah, so
Right, just to tear
makes his grand escape. Yes, Jesus was the one who was helping him.
You were right about that. Which y'all don't know that, but we weren't sure. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we weren't sure. But yes. Yeah, Jesus did help him with his escape, and while he's escaping, what's his name? Fat Tony?
Yeah. Man.
Fat Tony has been fucking up this whole season for Negan, who was supposed to be on guard duty, let Daryl slip by, and he's a fearful fat man, and Daryl is a wild pit bull, basically. Right. So he was in a moment of fear. He's like, "Hey, man, I'll let you go. Just let me go, man. I'm not supposed to. I'm messing up." And then he went kind of Negan on him and beat his head in with a pipe.
Out of him. And I was like, that was one of the moments I was like, well, damn. Like, I was actually taken aback because I was like, well,
you got to think of it this way: Daryl let Dwight go the first time.
That's a good point.
Last time he let a savior go, all this shit happened. So
that's a good point. I didn't even think of it like that. He's like, I can't let none of y'all go.
No, I let Dwight go, and then this happened. So.
And he's still dealing with the guilt of Glenn being dead.
Right.
So he got to let out that aggression somewhere. Fat Tony just happened to be the one.
Sorry, Fat Tony. You fucked up, man.
I mean,
you should have been watching.
You should have been watching. You should have been doing your job.
You should do your job. Like,
that's really. A lot of this is on you, my brother.
But so he escaped. He got his motorcycle back.
He did.
Fat Tony was also carrying Rick's gun.
Yep.
So Daryl was in possession of that. And then at the same time, we see back at Alexandria, Negan's making himself at home. He's drinking lemonade, eating spaghetti. They're having a great time. Well, nobody is except for him.
Yeah, Negan's the one having a great time.
Spenser's
even ass. Judith was looking
like,
the fuck y'all in the mouth. You ain't my daddy.
And so at the same time, Spenser's hyping himself up to go talk to Negan. He's gonna, you don't know at first. But.
You don't know what he's doing, but like even his hyping himself up is the most like bitch made hype up.
It's like, hi.
That's what you gotta practice is saying hello.
Hi. All right, I'm ready to go.
That's what you had to practice.
I don't know why he needed clarification from Rosita that Rosita was using them. Like it was.
I think that was funny.
Dude. Like
I think he just wanted to hear it. I think it was just one of those things.
Did you?
He needed to know if someone cared about him.
Like, bruh, no. Like it was obvious. Like,
see, here's my thing.
I felt like you should have known that then when it was happening.
See, I thought because of that scene with Rosita, I thought he was gonna because he's practicing hello, and I'm like, okay, that's a basic thing to practice. Maybe he was gonna pull a trick. Maybe he was gonna poison the alcohol or just randomly just shoot Negan.
You would need balls to do that.
I had hope for Spenser. I thought, okay, we about to see a turn in Spenser.
Well, I mean, yeah, like I said, I know what happened.
You knew the comics,
so I knew exactly what was gonna happen, and I was like, I'm just really glad to be seeing it. But no, I didn't think Spenser had balls. I knew he did it. I knew it for a fact.
And you know what? You was right, cause he didn't.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
And that's the thing too. Okay. So one of my favorite things about this kind of a show, and shows that are of a higher quality in general, is that one of the things they have to do story-wise is to make you at least respect, if you don't even agree with it, at least respect what the other side's position is. And I get where Spenser's coming from. Like, from his perspective, everything was chill, and then Rick showed the fuck up, and now I'm an orphan. Like from his perspective, I get it. And
he's still a bitch.
No, he's still a bitch. No one's disagreeing.
Like Negan said, okay, if you got all these problems, you should just kill Rick.
And that was what I was about to get to. Was that the problem with Spenser specifically is not the issue that he had, but was how he played his card. Like, he really should have just, one, if he was gonna do this long game with Negan, he really should have played the long game. It should not have put all his cards on the table immediately. While they're just playing pool outside. And
make me the leader.
Right, that was, why would you just drop that bomb immediately? Why would that be the first thing you do? If you're going to play the long game, play the long game. And then, yeah, Negan's right. You waited until Rick left, and then you came up to me so I can handle your problem.
And you got Rick, he's working for me now.
Right. So. If you hear some sounds, it's our cat.
Vicky, come on, man. All the things to do.
Come on, man. Hey, look, there's a thing over there.
Damn, Nick.
All right. Sorry about that, y'all.
I don't know. He was a bitch. But
Straight bitch.
it was another straight rip from the comic scene of Negan saying you ain't got guts because you's a bitch. And he stabs
And
Spenser straight in the gut, and so Spenser is bleeding and literal intestines and stomach is falling out.
Fucking like, Greg Nicotero, all right?
He's like, well, I guess you really do have guts. Simultaneously, Rick's coming back from his trip. He found all these guns and stuff in the boathouse.
And can we pause for real quick for my boy Aaron? So, real quick, in the last taping that, isn't up online right now because of our crashed computer, I mentioned the fact that I'm mad at the way they keep trading my boy Aaron, trying to bench him. And he's like, nah, I've been here since the jump, since you punched me in the face. Let me get in, coach. Okay? And then what they do this episode, but just knock the shit out of him. I mean, okay, it wasn't his fault, but I'm just saying, I feel really bad for Aaron right now. Because he's been down for the cause since the beginning. And all that keeps happening is that he keeps getting fucked over. And I want Aaron... I feel like hopefully this was something of an initiation for Aaron, where okay, he got beat up, so now he'll be a part of the real team now.
He's part of the real team. He's part of the real team.
He better, all right? My boy Aaron didn't deserve that shit, all right? And it wasn't his fault that nigga wrote a letter, which I still thought, throughout the entire thing, I thought there was a bomb. I was so sure there was a bomb. I was like, shit, if something blows up, I'm just done. I'm gonna cry. We can't do this. This is too much. But no. Okay, so you were saying...
Oh, yeah, so while that was happening, they were coming back to Alexandria. Aaron got his ass whooped because of a sign that he didn't even put in it that they knew he didn't even do, and he even said he didn't.
Right. But they just wanted to
beat his ass. And Rick's barely holding it together because Rick wanted to kill him.
Right.
But he didn't. He's trying to hold it back. He comes up, here's a gunshot, and yes, a bullet that Eugene made. Mm-hmm. Rosita attempted to shoot Negan with it, but somehow Negan, in the superhero fashion, blocked the bullet with Lucille.
Right. Did some Wonder Woman shit with that. Man.
Didn't go well.
It didn't go well.
So then Rick comes over and Rick's like, man, what the fuck happened? Olivia got shot in the face. Spenser's dead. There's a pool table in the middle of the street. Negan's just standing around, barely standing, covered in blood. And Negan's like, hey, man, your kid tried to kill me like a day ago. I just brought him back.
And you should thank me.
You should thank me. I fed him spaghetti.
Bruh. And I gotta tell y'all right here, this is the part where I feel the fuck apart. Because, okay, you have to understand, I had worked last night, so I had to watch the DVR. And I paused because there was literal tears in my eyes. And I'm gonna put the photo up in this episode because y'all gotta see this shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
when Rick did that slow ass turn to Carl, when he found out what Carl did, there was no more zombie apocalypse. There was no more dead Spenser or Olivia. There was no more pool table in the street. That was the look of a tired, working dad who had been work all fucking day, and he comes home from work, ain't had a beer, ain't had dinner, ain't had shit. And the first damn thing he hears is that his son fucked up and did some bullshit.
He's like, is that true?
That was that look.
Is that true, Carl?
I have gotten that look. And I was in the reaction shot from Carl. When, I mean,
it's not as bad as it sounds.
It's not that bad.
Dang.
That was just a father-son moment. He beat Carl's ass. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Carl might be damn near 20. All right, but he beat his son's ass for that.
Carl's getting a whooping for that shit.
Carl was getting a whooping for that because that was the look of a man that was gonna whoop his son. The fuck you got somebody telling me? And it's Negan telling me, and he has spaghetti?
And you had spaghetti?
And I know you didn't break me off none.
I'm about to say, I know there ain't nothing left.
Shit, I would like some spaghetti.
It's pretty, but, so yeah, it went down.
That part cracked me the fuck up. And
but,
look, my cat is still, I'm gonna have to kick him out. Just stop talking, man.
It was a very good episode. And then, at the end of it, Rick finally... Ricky.
Our cat's name is Ricky.
Our cat is named Ricky.
That's purely coincidental.
I didn't even like Walking Dead when we got him.
Right. So. I'm just gonna hold him for
Ski ball. Anyways, so at the end of the episode, Rick after seeing Spenser die and Olivia got shot in the head. And Olivia was like the best babysitter ever. And I mean, all the Judas babysitters keep dying. Like Olivia died. Beth died. Basic girlfriend from last year died.
Who is she? She don't matter.
What the? I can never remember her name.
I don't want to know her name. Jessie.
Jessie.
Her name.
Jessie.
I don't care.
Yeah, man, she was, Rick.
She wasn't Michonne.
Rick
Okay.
trying to get back on that. You trying to get back on that
No.
Get back on that old
She
twisty
wasn't
tea,
Michonne.
you know?
All right.
Okay, yes, he stopped wearing his wedding ring once he got Michonne. Like,
No one can think about Lori no more. Lori who?
Yes, he moved on. He wasn't really moved on.
Because he got himself a real woman. And even, what's his face? Robert Kirkman was saying that Michonne is actually stronger than Rick. And that's just official. The nigga, the creator of the show said that. So what else you gonna do?
I mean, yes.
Jessie ain't a thought. But she is a dead babysitter. So that brings up your point.
Wow, okay. That was a long tangent of me just trying to say, Rick's running out of people to watch his baby. Like,
it really is, though. And that's
running
not
out of people to watch.
That's not a good look at all. All right, I'm about to kick out my cat real quick. I'm sorry. Just be right back. Anyways. So, yeah. Negan. How did we resolve? Oh, because Eugene admitted. Eugene stood up for himself. He admitted. Well, he didn't stand up for himself, but he admitted that he was the one that created the bullet. And of course, his dumbass starts giving out the whole damn recipe. But oh wait, side note: did he gave Rick he gave Abraham the recipe for how to make a bullet, right?
He gave
it to Rick. Okay, so they still can make a bullet. That was my concern. I was like, shit.
No, he gave it to Rick at the end of season 6.
Right. Okay.
When they went to
before the Saviors.
When they were still before the Saviors got him. When they were leaving the RV.
Right. So good, because I was like, damn, if they lose the way to make a bullet, I'm gonna be pissed. But no. Okay, so they still got that. But good on Eugene for standing up.
He was a man about it,
And again, I think one of the things that
Rosita's still pretty, so it's all good. Cut on her face ain't gonna change that. She's still fine.
But I think that was a really interesting moment too into Negan's psyche, and obviously, the group hasn't been together, the cast hasn't really been together to kind of compare notes. But I think that's the thing they got to figure out is clearly what Negan does is he uses people you care about against you, or what do you care about against you. And you can see the fact that the first thing he tried to do was kill her, and that didn't work because she was like, I'm ready to die. And then the next thing he tried to do was well, I'll just make you ugly because you're a girl and you'll be vain, and scars aren't necessarily as sexy on a woman as they are on a dude.
Still fine.
She's still fine. Yeah. Anyway, but
can't change that.
But what did Rosita do? She pushed herself into the knife. That's something she's saying. Okay, I don't care about what you do to me at all. And then so the next escalation is then, all right, just kill somebody, because she'll kill at some point. I'm gonna find something she cares about, and I think that's obviously the key. Is one, figuring out what does Negan care about, so they can use that against him, and how do you guys keep it so that no matter what Negan plays, y'all are gonna be affected. And obviously that's a hard ass thing to do, and since Negan's still alive in the comics, it's not something they do immediately. But that was some thoughts that I had watching that scene, so I thought I'd just, I got a fucking show. I'm gonna say it out loud.
Do you think Jesus knows about Oceanside?
I don't think so.
Well, he says he knows about other communities.
Right.
Which would only have to, I don't know, it feels like he wouldn't say, well, I know about other communities, and talking about sexual.
Right, he's only talking about one other place. I don't know. And I mean, if anyone could have snuck on the Oceanside and not been seen, it's Ninja Jesus, apparently.
Awesome.
Which, again, I guess we're still never going to find out why he's part ninja.
But they never really even say in the comics.
He just
can. He just can really do stuff. They said it's his dad taught him some things. And that's really it. They didn't go what his dad taught him, how he learned. It's just my dad taught me things.
All right.
I can scale a wall. Like,
I can just sneak around and never be heard.
Never be seen, never be heard. I can catch up to a driving van
multiple times.
Right. On foot. Like, and jump on top of it and they don't even know. Like, so yes. But the end of it, Rick comes together. He's finally like, okay, this isn't a life because these people won't live by any rules.
Right.
They're gonna kill us. At some point, they're gonna kill us. We're gonna die.
Yeah, and he's sitting in the cell. He's all alone. He's sad. And then Michonne comes in, just gives that power speech. And, we keep making fun of the CW, but a lot of shows do this. Where, because they have a power couple that everybody likes, they don't know how to write tension for the characters. So they just keep breaking them apart and bringing them back together. It's Lois Lane and Clark Kent. It's the Jim and Pam of The Office. But I like the fact they were like, no, a real couple can just stay through it and work through it and make it work.
Work through the struggles.
Make it work through the struggles and be a good representation of love. Through good times and better and for worse. Those were vows, all right? Y'all, they married now, all right? She Michonne Grimes, okay? All right, okay.
I mean, she lived with him.
And
I like how he does in the beginning with Michonne, because like in the comics he gets with Andrea, but Andrea's dead.
Andrea was a punk anyway, so
it's like kind of like mirroring that.
Good. Because I ain't like Andrea.
He did pick the better out of the two, but
so much better. Also, we kind of neglected to mention Michonne's arc in this, which was that she kidnapped one of the saviors, and they forced her to tell her where Negan was, and they ride up. It's a very short arc, but they ride up to the top, and she sees all of this camp. There's just bunch of people, and the savior in the car says, I am Negan. We are Negan. Like this is Negan. And then she implies, hey, just go. Well, she doesn't imply. She literally tells her, take the truck, go back home. And then she's like, there's a silencer in the truck, in the glove compartment. Kill me. And I was like, okay. Right. Ah! There was no, and that was a great scene too, because there was no like, oh my gosh, do you really mean it? We could save you. It's okay. Come back with us. No. None of that. We didn't even see the scene. We just saw it from the car, outside the car, like a long shot away. Because Michonne really ain't trying. But again, I felt that whole Michonne part mirrored her going after the governor in season 3. But as opposed to going to the governor in season 3, and this is what I think her whole story was about, was the fact she doesn't want to do it alone anymore. They need to come together. She's found something she loves. She's trying to make this thing work. Negan's staying in the way, so we gotta kill him.
So yeah, they're gonna. And then so finally, her and Rick, Rick's like, okay, I'm back.
Right.
And we're gonna go to the hilltop. We gotta at least talk to somebody who can help. And then at the hilltop, they open up the doors, and Rick sees Daryl.
Bruh.
And they have a very nice bro hug. And
I teared.
Rick starts tearing up. He runs over to Daryl.
It was beautiful.
Give him a hug. And the team's reunited. Everybody's coming back together. Even Carl got his little bitch ass girlfriend, Edith again. So
you said her name wrong.
Edith. What's her name? It's not Edith. What is it?
I ain't gonna be able to say it right either, but I know it's not Edith.
Yeah, it is.
It's Eden.
It's not Eden.
It's not Edith.
It is.
Is it?
Name is Edith.
Is it?
We'll put a subtitle if I'm wrong or she's right, but it's Edith.
I think you're right.
It's flashing right now.
Okay, now I guess I gotta make a flash a graphic. Thanks a lot.
Wow, dude.
All right.
So much work.
All right.
That's one point is calling her a lame.
Oh, okay, so that was happening.
Yeah.
Not if I don't write it.
Anyways. So everybody's back together. The team's back.
Rick got his gun back.
Rick got that python back, and he's like,
hashtag metaphors.
Got to get right.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but he's back, man.
He's back, and I don't care.
He's
Maggie got that hug from Rick. That was a real ass hug too. He hugged her with like his whole bicep. Just get back over here. You okay, baby?
Sasha and Rosita come to some type of peace about
which
the little triangle they had going on with Abraham.
And even and you know, as the black girl here, Sasha and Michonne having a hug moment. I was like, yeah, that's right. Y'all the only two black girls. Y'all need to stick together. Someone's got to do the other one's hair at some point. So
yeah, somebody got to do something. But yeah, they come together and it's time. All out war.
It's time.
We're here. We're ready.
I heard "Nuck If You Buck" play softly in the background.
Your obsession with that song, like,
because it's the best fight song ever. Like, there's never been a better fight. There are some great fight songs, but there has never been a better fight song than "Nuck If You Buck."
Greatest obsession with "Nuck If You Buck."
Okay,
like,
all right.
You don't understand how many times a week, she brings up "Nuck If You Buck."
It's a great song.
At least at the bare minimum 3.
It's a great
bare
song.
minimum 3.
And there's no shame in that. I really love that song.
We'll be playing a fighting game. Nuck if you buck. We can nuck if you buck. Jasmine, I'm hungry. We can nuck if you buck. You want to nuck if you buck? Oh man, I don't like that. We want me and Donald Trump in our that almost goes hand in hand. Donald Trump and nuck if you buck. It's just like, you can't say one without the other word. But I'm getting off topic. But yes.
But they're ready.
They're ready.
They're ready to fight.
It's time. Everybody's gonna come together. They know where the sanctuary is. And I'm telling you, they got that hidden. They got that up their sleeve. They got Jesus, man. Jesus can do all this shit. Like, everybody else will be on the front line shooting and all that shit, and Jesus is gonna be the one that really puts in some work. The dude's fucking crazy, man, and he can be right behind me right now. I don't even know, like,
right,
in a trench coat,
and that heavy ass beard.
And I'm like, I know you hot, dude.
I know you hot.
With that skull cap on too, like,
they are ready to go. This is it. And this is the thing. I would like to say for the record that I thoroughly enjoyed season 7.7A or whatever the fuck you want to call it, the first half of season 7. Because from a production standpoint, it would have bothered me if they didn't tie all these loose ends, but they did. So clearly they knew what they were doing. And yes, you had to have slower episodes where you had to follow a character you didn't like as much. But it was all leading up to a point. And I'm glad that they did it. And I think it worked. And again, if you think about the idea that, you know, in terms of story structure, in order to have your characters have a victory and a high moment, you gotta take them low. And what is the lowest things for people, like, you know, a group of people that have come together other than to separate them and put them off in different tracks? So, you know, we had to build back up so that you felt this victorious moment when Rick is hugging Daryl and Maggie's like, yeah, we all right, and she's in Glenn's hat, you know, like, we needed that build up. And so, yeah, you had to tear it all down, and it's not fun to watch. And yeah, it's not fun to watch when you know, have to spend an entire episode with a character you don't care about, but it's also just not fun to watch because these are characters you care about and you want to see them come back together and win and take over the saviors. That's going to take time. It's going to take effort. And you got to build an actual bad guy that's actually threatening and actually will be a challenge. And
my one problem is Carol.
What's wrong with Carol?
Carol, you need to get over yourself.
I respect Carol. I give Carol something.
You need to stop because Carol, if Carol was, and you know what? Morgan said it best. She's like, no, get the fuck out of here trying to act like you don't care about anybody. Because I was just trying to leave. All I was trying to do was just drop some shit off and go. But don't call me over here and then be a dick when I get. Don't say, yeah, come here, Morgan. I'm going to be an asshole. Like,
okay, that's fair. But I get where she's coming from in the whole, like, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, well, I want to tap out.
Then actually tap out. That's what Morgan's saying. Then actually tap out.
All right.
But that's not tapping out. You don't. And the thing is, you don't want to tap out. She doesn't actually want to.
All right.
She wants you to chase her right now.
You're right.
You need to get the fuck over it. Because somehow you old lady is good as fuck at shooting, and we need that right now. So
I do kind of want to see a Carol Jesus team up.
Oh, that would be unprecedented.
Right.
Like completely unexpected.
So yeah, okay, I hear what you're saying. You're right.
Like, you know you want to. That's the thing. You know you want to.
And I do think, I'm curious about that character from the Kingdom, whether or not he's going to come back. Because I thought it was interesting that we followed him out and like he ends up in some random ass trailer somewhere. And, you know, he's really upset about what's, you know, that they don't want to make his plan happen. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see this character again. And the other thing we forgot to mention is who's the dude with the shoes? Who is this person? Oh, don't shush me. Don't shush me. Hold on. So it is someone I know.
No, you don't know. I don't even know. I can't lie. I don't know. But I believe. Did they talk about that on Talking Dead?
They just. Kurtman said something about how, like. I think he kind of implied that this was someone you've seen before. Or something you've seen before. But I don't know if he was just saying that you saw them before on the boathouse or if you've seen them before in general.
I did not think. I mean, I don't know. I didn't think that at all. I thought it was the current threat that is in the Walking Dead comics. Is what I thought.
How is Negan not the current? Okay, look, well.
Yeah. Negan is still.
Look, y'all.
In the comics, y'all. Negan is still very much a player, y'all. But he's kind of like
Look, y'all. You don't have to go no further. Don't say no more.
Okay.
Because I wanna just enjoy it as it comes. But look, y'all.
But that's what I thought it was.
If I don't get
alluding to, but other than that, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like.
I don't know. All I know is this. If I don't get no more Rick and Daryl fun time episodes, okay, I just want them to have fun and just.
I don't expect them having fun for a while.
I want them to have fun, all right? And that's another good point too, is like, if you think about like the last half of season 6, is like there's all these episodes where, you know, they're pairing off and they're having a good time, or like they're having an adventure, but it's something they they're having an adventure. But it's something they can handle. It's something they can kind of get over. And then, like, it all comes to a halt when they actually finally run into the Saviors. And then if you think about the first half of season 7, it's splitting all these people up, and now they can't handle everything that's coming their way. And I think, again, for the critics, because I don't know why I'm, like, defending this show like I wrote it. But for the critics, it's kind of aggravating where, like, if you look, it's one of the few shows that is really trying to do something on a whole. And if you do take a step back and kind of see the way they're building stuff and how they're making things legitimate, and yeah, Negan can get a little preachy sometimes, but he is a constant threat every time he shows up, and it's never been, cartoonishly, I mean, sometimes, but it's never been like I want to take over the world kind of threat. It's always been a very sort of grounded, I want to hurt you specifically kind of threat. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm so defensive. I didn't write the show. They ain't cutting me a check. I might try to get on the that Talking Dead thing, but I don't even know how.
I don't know. We gotta look into that.
We gotta look into that.
I don't know. I feel like I get what people say. I get where they're coming from when I say that, because it is. They need to make less. Like, I get you can have your people separated, but having whole episodes with one character, and then I'm sorry, but Tara, your episode really didn't help advance the story at this point yet. So, because Oceanside had nothing to do with anything, we're still, at this point, if everything goes how you want it, Oceanside don't matter. We'll never see them at all.
Y'all missed this argument we had in that other episode.
About how Tara was a fuckboy for...
We're gonna leave that right there, because hopefully we'll be able to restore the footage and y'all can watch our whole argument.
Fuckboy.
But I disagree with his assessment.
Fuckboy.
I disagree with his assessment.
Rick don't think you a fuckboy. He got that pistol back.
He ain't gonna shoot her. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. And it's not coming back till February. I'm gonna be 30 years old by the time that show comes back. That's great to say, because my birthday's like in a month. But
I'll be 30 damn years old. I see Walking Dead again. Shit.
Right. But so that's cool. I overall enjoyed this episode.
Yes.
It was some good ass shit, some good action moments, good love story, good just all around great moments. And again, the part where Rick looked over at his son will be my wallpaper for the longest time, because I had real tears in my eyes. Because that was, if y'all don't just give Andrew Lincoln this damn Emmy, Because
for real though, stop playing my boy.
Stop playing Andrew.
Stop playing him.
Because you know he was on set before they rolled, thinking about that time he came home and he took his daddy's car out when he wasn't supposed to, and he got it crashed, and now he got to wait till his father gets home. He thought about that moment when he was ready, when they were rolling. He was like, "Okay, you ready? You ready, Andrew? You ready to shoot?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. I'm good." And then he thought about that and was like, he just pulled from that. And I saw it.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm pissed.
And then he called his daddy afterwards and bought him a car.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I get it.
I get it now, all right?
But yeah, no, that's it. Yes, I think they're going to start the war, drums to war or something, storyline. I don't think that's going to be that long. I don't think they're going to do it as long as it is in comics. I think they're just going to basically start all-out war. Which is gonna be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's fun. It is very... If you want those extreme violence... And then also, one more final thing.
Sure.
If you watch The Walking Dead, you watched it, you saw it, and the credits were playing, and they're like, the next scene's on... Next season of The Walking Dead. What the fuck was that behind Rick? It looked like Voldo from like Soul Calibur. Like,
right?
Looked like a creature, and like he had like spikes. It's like it had to be a zombie, but it had like a mask and like a sand covered in suit and spikes coming out of it. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like. So, I think that's going to be a new weapon Negan's going to throw at him. It's going to be what finally you see was in the field that Daryl was doing. That's it. And it's some super walker walker weapon that probably has like head protection or some shit that you can't break. And like, oh shit, now we have to fight some shit. It's just going to keep getting more fucked up.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it for this episode.
We're gonna have some shit coming out. So
we're gonna have some
shit. Like we just did till February.
Right. No, we gonna keep going. Okay. Right. I don't know about y'all. All right, but we gonna keep doing stuff. And this week we are going to release our first Throwback Thursday episode. And it's a
Throwback Thursday.
It's a throwback. It is.
It ain't that much of a throwback.
I think it is.
It still is here.
Is it? This wasn't this year.
Tasman.
It's been a long ass year.
It came out on my birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. It did. Okay. Wow. Sorry, y'all.
That's basically a spoiler for what it is, but
no, there's some things that won't figure it out.
Some stuff and things. We're gonna have that.
Mm-hmm, yes.
We're gonna have two good and a bad. We're gonna have two goods and a bad of videos of Throwback Thursday.
Mm-hmm, yes.
And then you're gonna have a special with Chris Johnson.
Yes, a Chris Johnson special.
Chris Johnson special, and then a basically Chris Johnson special. But I'm gonna talk to Jasmine about it. Maybe Jasmine will hear. It's fun.
It's fun. It's good time.
We're gonna have more stuff. Like I said, tell me what to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I can say some more shit.
Right, because we got shit to say.
We got shit to say.
All right.
So happy holidays from Realist Insight. All right, cut that shit. Okay.